Alright folks, so I am on my way to do a little bit of shopping. You know, as a latchkey kid, growing up, the world was very exciting. You had the best of both worlds, especially a true latchkey kid like myself. I mean, there's people out there that claim to be, but you know, I can tell you right now, in a classroom when I was small, when they asked which one of us had keys to the house, there might have been 2 or 3 of us to even raise our hand in the entire classroom. And I can't speak for the whole school, but I can remember this happening to me in probably around the 2nd grade age of year, you know. Probably around 8, 9 years old. No, younger than that. Maybe 7, 8, somewhere around there. Very young age. But we had free reign of the house. It's weird how back then now, if you think of the Adam Walsh story, the guy from America's Most Wanted, it makes sense, you know, because, you know, back then parents let children have free range of the store as long as they were in the same store. Pretty much do what you wanted to. That was me. When my older sisters were around and stuff, we could wander the neighborhood. When my older sisters got home, because I was elementary school age, they were junior high age, like that was a great thing, you know, to be letting someone be in charge of you just because, you know, they had, you know, 4 or 5 years over you, you know, I guess. Things was just different back then. I had to stay in the house till one of those got home, but then, you know, after they got home, I could have free range of the neighborhood with my friends until, you know, dark, until it started to get dark, and then you had to come home. Sometimes, you know, even at dark, you didn't quite get home right away, you know, it's still dark. When I said it getting dark, I wanted to get home, you know. That's about supper time, you know, and TV shows back then, you know, you wanted to watch. But, you know, I was thinking about, you know, how boring the world is now. If I had to trade my age for youth, I would not trade it in such a way to where I would be stuck as a youthful person in this day and age. There's like literally nothing to do anymore. So when I get to go shopping, I enjoy that. When I get to stay at home and cook things for you guys, I enjoy that because that's like the best of both worlds. That's like everything that is instilled in me as a latchkey kid. Also now grown into a full-grown adult of things I like to do. Things I like to do then, you know, transpires into things I like to do now. So when I get to go grocery shopping alone, having free range of the store gives me a feeling of having the free range of the malls and those department stores, especially a super Walmart. That's my jam right there now. Back in the day, it was Kmart, you know. Back when Kmart was a big thing, you know, but even Walmart in the 80s, you know, come along, so yeah, we had Walmart as well. But the malls were fabulous. Those were some fun times to have free range of the mall. It's all kind of things to do in the mall, and we had 3 different ones at the time, and only one of those 3 still exists right now to where you can go to it. It's not as fun anymore going there. We went there about 2 years ago. I was going to do a food review at the Charlie's Cheesesteak. When we got into the line there at the Charlie's Cheesesteak, and there was a line of people, and I was somewhere like in the middle of that line, you know, behind a few people, and there was some people behind us. They told us it was going to be a long wait because they had to fill orders for what you call it, those takeout orders, those grub hubs and those what you call it, the ones that, you know, all these takeout services, you know, these driving services that take people their food. They put everybody in that line on hold because they had orders to fulfill for these food delivery services. I was thinking, boy, does this screw up the mall experience. I can see why they're shutting down because of stupidness like that, man. That's stupid. Those customers in line should come first. Shame on you, Charlie's Cheesesteak, for not having a proper way of functioning. If the restaurant can't function like that, if there's that big of a demand, yeah, make another Charlie's Cheesesteak on the outside of the mall in like a, its own practical business thing, and keep the one open inside the mall for the customers, because there's a line of people that walk somewhere else. I was one of them. Yeah, I would not trade what we had back then for what the heck is going on now. That is for daggum sure. But anyway, I'm going to go do some grocery shopping. This is going to be a hangout day for us. So we'll do a little bit of everything. A little bit of eating, a little bit of shopping, a little bit of a food preparing, the whole 9 yards. Ooh, that is an awesome looking camper. It's for sale. Wow. That darn thing's as big as a mobile home. We might stop and look at that on our way back. They might even let us on the inside and I can show it to you. That'd be great, wouldn't it? I'd like to have that thing sitting in the yard. Make me a latchkey hangout in there. A separate kitchen from the house, like a studio kitchen that I could do latchkey stuff in. Alright, I'm rambling too much. Let's go to the food line. Alright, folks, here's our shopping situation for today. We're going to go in this here food line. We're going to check it out and see what they got in there for us to purchase and shop. Hey, I got my sneaky cam with me today. So, yeah, let's just go in there and have some fun. This is a typical day in the life of a latchkey adult, especially for me and my unique situation. Thank God for the life skills that I had coming up, because they have served me well into my adult years, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. Alright, so here we are in here. As you can see, this is a very nice store. This is by the deli section. And just over there is the produce, is where we're heading now. Alright, so since it is Taco Tuesday, I'm going to be getting us a little bit of lettuce here. I think we'll do some nachos for Taco Tuesday today. Nachos sound good to me. Alright, so y'all know I'm always looking for a cheese alternative, and they don't have much to choose from here, but they do have something different from everywhere else I've been. They've got this Violife, just like cheddar slices. We'll see if it does. Alright, so we over by the meat section now. And let's see here. Ooh. That's a very good price. make up our taco meat for today. Now I could make up my own nachos, but I'm going to cheat today since it's a hangout day, and that would just take up too much camera time. So we're going to pick us out some already made, if I can find the right ones. Oh, okay. We'll go with this multi-grain scoops. Alright, so I picked us up some of this sliced jalapeno. Give me a bottle of this Taco Bell fire sauce because I love the flavor of that. I'll get some of the mild for the latch chick. She doesn't like the hot stuff. And let's see if we can pick out some salsa. I want something thicker salsa in there too, not just the tomato sauce. Let's see. There we go. We'll go with the Food Line brand, thick and chunky salsa, medium heat, compromise. Kind of mild, kind of hot, not really. This is a beautiful store, I'll tell y'all what. Everything's neat and organized in here. I love this Food Line in Clinton, South Carolina. If you ever get a chance to get to Clinton, South Carolina, they got one of the best Food Line shopping centers around. They are amazing here. Just an amazingly clean store. I got just about everything I need in here. I do need to get some cheese for the people who are still eating it. I'm trying to avoid cheese and dairy, although I do slip up and eat it sometimes. I don't think it's quite as bad on me as the meat from mammals, as far as the tick allergy goes. Yeah, let me find them a good blend. Something on sale. $2.29. Boy, I'd be all about that if I was eating cheese right now. I've never tried the spicy Mexican style. That's what I would be all over. Maybe in the future, if all these symptoms go away. You know what? I just remembered. I already got some Kobe Jack cheddar blend at home of regular cheese that I'm not eating. I forget about it because I'm not eating it. Oh, there's some dairy-free shreds. Oh, I don't have to make a stop at Aldi's today. Looky here. Dayaya. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not. Probably butchering it. It's got the Mexican blend and it's got a cheddar blend. I'm just gonna get one for now. I don't know if it's good or not. It might be good, it might not be any good, but they got a mozzarella. Wow, they got a mozzarella. Look. Mozzarella. Oh yeah, I'll be back here for sure. That's a good score right there. Now we're just ready to go home. Don't have to stop at an extra store. All right, so we got a buy one get one free sale going on here, so I'm gonna try this new Doritos Golden Sriracha and the classic nacho cheese as well. Can't resist a good buy one get one free on Taco Day. Awesome, man, great find. All right, so that is it. We done checked out. Now we're leaving. This shopping experience worked out very well today. They don't always do that. Well, that was very eventful. The thing of it is, I didn't get myself any sour cream. And I'm not sure about those meltabilities of those plant-based cheeses that I bought today, but I know the one at Aldi's has an amazing meltability, especially added with just water. Just water does pretty good with it, you know, to make like a nacho cheese type of sauce, which would go great with my taco salad. But I may just see what I can do with what I have. You know, I got an immersion blender. I don't have any dairy-free milk alternatives at home, so I'm hoping some of these will blend up just as well as the water did on the Aldi's brand plant-based cheese. I do got to pass at Aldi's on the way home. I may just stop in there real quick and grab a bag of it because, yeah, I may grab 2 bags of it. Because it's the only place I can find shredded other than Food Line. Obviously, Food Line has shredded vegan cheese. At least I found it in there. Plant-based cheese. I'm not vegan. I'm not against eating animals. I just have to stay away from eating certain animals for the time being until the allergy decides to subside and go away. And I hope that's soon. Seems like every time in 22 I discovered it, you know, was really bad. Every time I go into weight loss mode, it renders its ugly head. Yeah, every time I go into weight loss mode, start losing weight and stuff, that's when the symptoms show up at their worst. That's exactly what happened 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever you want to call it, back in 22. It's exactly what happened then. It's exactly what I'm dealing with now. But my skin seems to be clearing up, less dry overall. That could be many factors, though. That could be the walking that I'm doing. All kind of things could be at play there. But yeah, not having beef for my tacos is not fun. But hey, we can deal with it with a little bit of chicken and ground turkey. We'll be all right. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. Just thank God that the family is dealing with it with me, because there's no reason for them to avoid it, and they don't avoid it. You know, they're still eating regular cheeseburgers and stuff like that. It's just me. I'm the only one having this hopefully very temporary issue. I don't know, man. I don't know. Some people say it goes away, and then you read it, there's no cure for it, and I don't know. Some people say that acupuncture works. I'd be willing to try that acupuncture if it works as well as they say. I'd be willing to do it. Just can't afford it. Alright, so here I am at the Aldi's. And I'm gonna run in here and get some of that cheese, and we may make this a 2-part video today. A shopping with Latchkey and a eating with Latchkey, all a part of Taco Tuesday, man. This is what it takes to go through the steps to making food for the family, food I can eat, making the videos, the whole 9 yards. There's a lot of work goes into it, and I haven't even gotten to the editing process of things yet. But let's see, I got my little Latchkey cam down here. It's what I call the Latchkey cam. For those of you who missed me in 2022, it's what I always call this camera. I got it down here, getting a little bit of charge back on it because we used it pretty good in there in that food line. But I'm gonna use it again. Then we can seal it. This store is a little bit harder to get things on camera. There's a lot of people here this morning, so I'll do the best I can. If not, I'll just show you the cheese when I get back out. You've seen it before? You've seen it before. Yeah, I got some plant-based cheese in here, and I may try to pick up some kind of dairy-free milk also to make some kind of cheese. And since I can't have sour cream, I got to have some kind of replacement for that sour cream. It just don't feel right without something there. So I'm gonna make some kind of like maybe a creamy cheese sauce to go in there, you know. Yeah, something to kind of mimic sour cream in its absence. All right, then. I think I've done over-explained it at this point. All right, so here we are in the Aldi's. This is one of the first Aldi stores that they opened up back in the 90s. It's not quite as busy as I thought it was gonna be. We need some bread for the house. And some other things as well. They got good soft bread for $1.39. You can't beat that with a stick. Alright, let's see what else we can find up in here. Wow. Sesame seed and brioche at the same time. Oh yeah, we gotta try that out sometime this week. Ooh boy. Let me get some regular buns at $1.45. Those things are super soft. Like I'm paying $3.85 for the sesame seed buns. Totally worth it though, in my opinion. Those look amazing. Best of both worlds. Brioche and sesame seed at the same time. I like the sound of that. Oop, there's my cheese. There's my cheese. We're coming around the corner to it. Should I get this and the mozzarella or just two of these? I think I'll just go with two of these this time. Move some of this bread out the way. All right. Well, I'm about to mess up. Forgot the child flap things. Alright. I gotta be careful. This little camera fills up very fast. It don't have much memory space. So, what can we find here? Gotta be fast. Gotta be fast. Alright, so we got almond oak soy, and coconut. Coconut had a strong flavor last time I tried it. I think I'm gonna go with some of this almond unsweetened original at 35 calories per cup. That's pretty daggum good. That's pretty daggum good. I like that it's unsweetened and it's organic. All right, so we are out of there just like that. We got everything we need and a couple of things we didn't. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a two-part video today. Sorry I didn't get to take you in the camper. When I drove back by it that second time, there was some people out there looking at it, and I didn't want to interrupt that because I know I ain't got the money to buy it, but that thing was like an old antique camper. It was a pull behind. Dang near as big as a mobile home. I had never seen one quite like it. But it was a pull behind, you know, it wasn't a fifth wheel. It was a very long, large camper. Something I'd like to have to make a cooking style studio out of, you know, something cool like that. But I may just build a back porch kitchen. But definitely gonna do something to that effect in the future, as soon as I can afford it more, because projects like that are very, 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 very expensive. So unfortunately for me, I don't have the expense to pay for it. All I got is the dream for now, but hopefully we can make that a reality in the future. I would like to have an outdoor kitchen built off to the back of my house, the back and the side of the add-on that I got out there. I think that would look phenomenal. And we'd have a big, beautiful view of the woods and the nature in behind the house, instead of out in the front all the time like we got it now. But hey, you know, maybe, yeah, I got big plans. I got big plans for the future. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. We're gonna be definitely doing something sooner or later. Hopefully more sooner than later. Who knows? If you know, projects around the house would quit coming up, you know, me having to do fixes and repairs around there takes all my money for all the fun stuff that, you know, got in mind to do. But anyway, I'm gonna end this one here, folks. Hope you enjoyed this shopping video with Latchkey. This has been Taco Tuesday with Latchkey, part 1, the shopping adventure episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed making it. Now I just gotta go home, edit, get it out to y'all, and then get busy on part 2, the cooking part. The part that you're used to seeing from me. But anyway, it's good hanging out with you in the grocery stores today. Kind of fun, kind of something different to do. That don't always work out. For some reason the music wasn't playing today. Well, it was, but it wasn't very loud. I don't think that's going to pick up on camera. If it does, we'll put our own background music in there to make sure. But yeah, that was good. That was a good one. I enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it too. Let me know down in the comments. Alright, folks, that's all I got for this one. So until the next one, you folks have a good one.